How about that music, y'all? Woo-hoo-hoo! If y'all could let me know if you can hear me and see me, that would be great. Y'all just never know how things are going, but if the mods could let me know, that would be great. Candy Watson says, I drink coffee. I will be awake well into the midnight hours. I hear you, sister. Looky here. Woo! Got me some coffee. All right, y'all. Welcome to Sassy Gal Preppin'. All you sassy preppers in the house. Whoop, whoop. Today is No Sass Sundays. So welcome to the No Sass Zone. We are going to be keeping it light, lively, happy, positive, encouraging, all that stuff. And I want to make this as inclusive as possible. So I encourage chat, I encourage comments, but my moderators do have my permission to remove anything that might be inappropriate, rude behavior, and that sort of thing. They have my permission to report comments. But none of that's going to happen in here because y'all are really cool. So this is just one way for us to take some time after we've had a long week and we're coming down to the end of our weekend, and we're able to just kind of take a step back and shift our focus onto some lighter topics instead of always talking about how much flour and sugar and whatever's happening out there, So let's see who's in the house. We have Prepping by Faith moderating today. Thank you so much. And let's see, who was first in the house? Let's go back. Candy Watson, congratulations. You were first in the house tonight. And we have, who else do we have in the house? We have Ocean. We have Tony. And let's see, we have Maxine. Hello from Trinidad and Tobago. My goodness, thank you so much for being here. Let's see, who else do we have? I think that's it we have for now. If I missed you, I am so sorry. Please let me know if I missed you, but I'll give you a thumbs up and a wave. Oh, and Ocean says, having a slice of banana, banana nut bread, and some tea. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so I wanted to start off something that was just going to be some fun for us. And so you can leave your comments in the chat as we go. But I wanted to do a little bit of this or that to try to help us get to know each other and help me get to know the people that are following me. And so you just type your answers down in the comments. So the first one I have for this or that is pool or beach. Which comments? Pool or beach? Apartment prepper! Woo! Thank you for being here, Apartment Prepper. She's my other moderator, and I really appreciate both Prepping by Faith and Apartment Prepper for being here. Ooh, that felt like a tongue twister, didn't it? Oh, Tony says neither. Okay. No pool, no beach. But this or that, for some of you all, if you want to type in your answer, do you prefer a pool or a beach? I really do like both. And I guess it would depend on my mood. Maxine says pool. Beach for Apartment Prepper. Oh, Tony, I'm sorry. You almost drowned. I'm sorry. That is a serious thing. My niece, she is 3 almost. She's going on 4. She'll be 4 next month. And my husband was with her at the beach, and they were in the pool. So they're at a beach house, but she was in the pool, and she was swimming underwater, but I guess she was going too far. She wasn't coming up soon enough. So my husband just grabbed down and whoop, pulled her right out like a duffel bag, boing. And so anyway, that was a little scary. So yeah, that is no laughing matter at all. So that's pretty scary. Okay, so the next thing I have, it's another water question. A bath or a shower? Which do you prefer, a bath or a shower? Oh, wow, Tony. Wow. So you must have come close, huh? Wow, my goodness, Tony. Thank you for sharing that. Oh, Uncle Al's in the house. Hello. All right, everyone. So we're doing a this or that. If you're just joining us, where the question is bath or shower. So we're typing our answers in the comments. Apartment Prepper says it depends. I get kind of like me. Depends on the mood I'm in. I like to take detox baths, and so I'll take a detox soak, and just kind of sit in some Epsom salts and baking soda and things. Sometimes you could throw some apple cider vinegar in there too, and just kind of sit in there and soak and let your body de-stress, and it helps your joints. But then, I don't do that all the time, so take a shower most days. Good for you. Good for you, Ocean. Uncle Al says he's listening. So, okay. You listen away. Maxine says shower. Okay. How about, okay, the next one is pen or pencil. And yes, we still need to write. We can't just keep typing all the time. So when you're writing, do you prefer a pen or a pencil? And I can tell you my daughters would answer a pen. They call them juicy pens. They love to write with the big flowy ones, and they're just juicy. So Apartment Prepper says both. And Tony says a pen. I like pens. They flow better. Hey, Miss Nene. Hello. Okay, here we go. All right, the next one is, okay, so in your cupboards, cabinets, what do we call them these days? Are your cups right side up, or are they upside down? How do you put your cups in your cabinets? Upside down. Prepping by Faith says upside down. Upside down. Oh, a lot of you guys have them down. Oh, Apartment Prepper. They hang on the coffee station. Yes. I want to do that with some of mine as well to showcase some of my favorite cups, but that's actually a good way to save some space. But you guys, I think I'm in the minority because my cups in my cabinet, everything is up. And in where my coffee is, all of my coffee mugs, I because I have so many, I have to stack them. But I guess you could stack them the other way too if they were upside down. So I think I'm the minority here. I'd stack them up. All right. And then the last one is winter or summer. Do you prefer one or the other? And I think for me, it might depend on where I'm at. Winter or summer. That's hard because I don't like to be too hot. It got really hot here, not this past week, but the week before. No, actually, no, it was this last week because we had 2 days, today and yesterday, where it just dropped and we only had a high of 72 today, and the dew point was like 38. It was just beautiful. But I do like winter sports. I grew up in Michigan, so I really like winter snow, skiing and snowmobiling and things like that. Oh, Tony says neither. She likes spring or fall. She's like, I'm either right or left, right? She's like, I like it here in the spring or fall. Oh gosh. But I do love the fall because the leaves are turning the leaves and everything. Yep. Sometimes the weather is just perfect. Candy says winter. Apartment Prepper says winter. Awesome, you guys. Oh goodness, this is fun. Okay, so so what I wanted to do now that we got some of the icebreakers down. Oh wait, Miss Nene said something. What'd she say? Absolutely summer. I live in cold and snowy Michigan. Oh, you don't snowboard. I did like the summers in Michigan because you could go like all summer and be absolutely comfortable, and then like you might have maybe a couple weeks in August where it was like hot. But then it would go away and then it was great again. So I'm with you on that, Nene. But fall is your favorite. Yeah, I have to say fall is a favorite. It is. I like the transitions and that time where it's just kind of cooling down a little bit before it gets into winter. So, yeah. All right. So, and then Ocean, she's prefer the beach. I wonder why. My husband just spent a week at the beach with his dad and brothers. So he was over there having a good old time, and he got a nice tan too. All right, you guys. So what are some, we've just got done with this week. We just had a wonderful week. It was wonderful, whether you believe it or not. What has been the best part of your week? Okay, so looking back over the week, we want to pick out some highlights. There are good things that happen, whether or not you could see them or not. Sometimes we get overwhelmed and we get so busy and we don't pay attention to all the things that we've accomplished, or the little things that happened, laughter, maybe just enjoying a beautiful sunset, or maybe you learned something new. So share with us what has been the best part of your week this last week. Prepping by faith. I have a little corner in my bedroom, and this is it. Is this the right side? Yes. So this is the top of, what do I have under here? It's 3 drawers, those little plastic drawers. And I have a whole bunch of material and patterns and stuff for sewing. And so I just put a tablecloth over that. And then this over here is another one where I have some extra blankets and things. And so I just put a cloth over that one too. So isn't that what we're talking about with Apartment Prepper? We had, we were talking about what your camera setup is and stuff, so I've got my laptop on a whole bunch of books and things to get it up. So I'm not looking down at you guys. All right. What do we got here? Apartment Prepper, all the encouragement from people after I made the video on not getting overwhelmed. Yes. And I loved that video. I hope you got lots and lots and lots of views, and it was a blessing to me. And I know it was a blessing to so many other people. Hey, somebody's birthday? What? Happy birthday. G Queen. Oh, you're in the house. I didn't see you come in. Hey. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. All right. Oh, you meant yeah. Prepping by Faith. We all loved the video. We did. And if you're on here watching the replay, or if you're on the live and you haven't seen Apartment Prepper's video on being, overwhelmed, and, it's okay. I love it when people share from the heart. And that's what I love about, this little community that I have, and how everyone can just share. And I love that. The Biggs Prep is in the house too. Yay! Just got in from the church. Okay, yeah. We're all on different times, and and I didn't want to tie up anybody's evening either, because sometimes you're getting ready for Monday, and sometimes Sunday nights can be busy. So, yeah. So what else? Anything? What happened this week? It was the best part of your week. And yes, happy Father's Day to all the dads. All right. And sometimes it takes a minute to go back and think about, something that was a positive aspect of your week. And I like to keep doing this with myself. At the end of the day, I try to think about something that was positive during the day, because I, for one, will let the negatives get me, and I will think of oh, that messed up and that didn't work. And, and I just get negative, and then I see all the negative news or something, and it just becomes a huge downer. So I have to take a minute at the end of the day and just be thankful and be grateful. You know what? I enjoyed just hanging out with my kids today, or, I'm grateful that I'm not hurting today. Actually, today is actually a good pain-free day for me. So that's positive. My pain level is low, so I was able to get a lot done today. So, all right. Apartment prepper, be safe. I hope you come back soon. Did I miss it? I'm trying to learn this comments thing over here. This week coming is all doctor appointments to make sure the surgery went well. Okay. I hope you have good doctor's appointments, good follow-ups. Whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to highlight that one. Yes. Tony, I'm trying to actually kind of figure some of that out. I think it's arthritis, but I have a lot of inflammation in my body. So my doctor and I are trying to work out the inflammation and working on some supplements. I'm doing a little bit of yoga, just basically stretching and things like that. Kind of working into it. But yeah, so the it's in my hips and my ankle. It's not in all of my joints. So when I do too much, when I have a good day and I'll do a lot and I'm going up and down the stairs, or I'm walking or doing extra work, even standing a lot. Sometimes when I'm doing a lot of vacuum sealing and packing up stuff for storage in the kitchen, just that standing for a while will aggravate it, and then I have to sit down for a lot. So getting work done is have to do it in stages. Let's see. A Big's Prep says, I got a lot of work in the garden done this week. Oh yes, I love your garden. Have to go out at 6 a.m. because by night, oh my gosh, 100 degrees. See, I would love to live in Florida, but that's the reason why I don't want to go there. Got the chicken house clean too. Woo, 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 woo. All right. I don't eat tomatoes. I've been taking things out of my diet too. I have been taking out eggs. Of course, my biggest thing was just taking out anything that was added sugar. So that was the first thing. Oh wait, what was this? This just flew by. Yeah, sorry. Some of these comments are flying by a little bit faster than I'm catching up with. So, yeah, I am working on getting all the stuff, the sugars and starches and things out of my diet, making sure I usually don't eat a lot of processed food, but I have not been watching what I've been eating here lately. So I'm really starting to tune back into more vegetables, less meat. I had some fish today. So I'm really trying to do an elimination diet so I can, I know it's arthritis, but I'm trying to see where some of the other inflammation is. So, Prepping by Faith said something here. I missed this. Having solid friendships with people that can encourage me through a difficult situation. Amen, sister. That is so important right now. It's so important right now. Let's see, who's this from? In herbal stuff. Oh, Tony. Yes, actually, I am. I'm a certified herbalist and certified in natural medicine as well. So I like to try to do as much natural as possible. So I don't like taking medications. So I won't take like ibuprofen or, like painkillers like that for the pain. And so I've been taking, what I've been doing a lot is doing the detox baths for pain and inflammation. So that's with Epsom salts and baking soda and apple cider vinegar. I forgot what else is in that solution. And that actually helps a lot to alleviate the pain. And like I said, it's just aggravated, and the yoga is actually helping as well. So that's some of the stuff I'm doing right now. Thank you, Prepping by Faith. Candy says you're moving. We are moving. True believer in herbal health. Yep, I try to be as natural as possible. I know it's not always possible, but I am working on some videos, sharing some of that information. I am not yet into like using the mortar and pestle stuff and actually getting down into that yet. But I am looking into like how I can grow a medicine garden and growing some of those things so I can actually have it here at hand and then doing that. So that's where I'm at. Where that goes, but I'm totally at the health store and the herbal store all the time. And I've looked into some of the oh goodness, a friend recommended me the oils and I forgot. It's a brand that I'm sure that I haven't heard of. It's not like doTERRA or the other Young Living or any of those things. It's a different thing, and it had something about blue oils. I forgot what that was. It's something about the parasympathetic. And then there was another thing I looked into, which is a supplement. It was serapeptase. Is that right? Which is a really great for inflammation. So I'm learning, once I get that, like all of the information in and stuff, I will start sharing that as well. So anyway, hang on a second. There we go. All right. So the next question I have for you guys is, what are some things that you do to relax, to unwind, to de-stress, to save your sanity in these days? What are some things that help you do that? Do you take a walk? Do you read a book? Do you just like get off social media and detach? Do you meditate? Do you pray? What are some things that you do? Because we've got so much right now going on. That it does add to the stress. We not only do we have environmental stresses, and we have just stress from just like home life and living, but we also have health stresses. We have all these things that are putting the stress on our body. So I want to know some things that how you guys have. What do you guys do to help yourselves relax and unwind and de-stress? Prepping by faith. Yes, praying and reading scripture helps me. Yes, same here. Just having that quiet time. I had a lot of quiet time this last week. When your husband's away, it's very quiet. I get so much done when he's not here, and I know I'm whispering because he's downstairs. But anyway, but I get so much done when he's not here. I can just like zip through. I can get so much cleaning done, and I get all caught up on all these things. So anyway, so I did take advantage of that. But yeah, I had a lot of quiet time this week. Oh, watching. Where did that go? Oh, I missed this one. Yes, onions have great benefits. That's probably why I like onions so much. G Queen says, watch your favorite movies. Oh, yeah. Usually with a glass of wine. Okay. All right now. Hello, Debbie. It's good to see you here. Thanks for being here. Yeah. Just a little bit. Oh, yes. Okay. Nene says it's quiet time by myself out in our RV. Oh, if our RV was parked closer, I would do that. We have to park our RV in storage because our HOA won't let us have it here. Even if it was parked on the side of the house, they won't let us have it. So we're allowed to have our RV in our parking lot, in our driveway for I think 3 days. But after that, they consider it that they think that you're storing it, and they'll send you a nasty gram saying, you can't store it. I'm like, I'm not storing it. I'm loading it up for vacation. I have 5 people. But if our RV was closer, I would totally go there because I love that little quiet space and just it's private. Anyway. All right, what do we have here? Debbie says you go upstairs to your craft room, you can sew, quilt, make, that sounds so nice. Just being creative is helping to, reduce that stress and stuff. You get something else to focus on, and that's great. That's great. Hey, Kill It and Grill It's in the house. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoops, what did I just do? Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is what I wanted. We used to have our RV at storage till we moved. Okay, so yep, so you know what I'm talking about. I'd have to drive over there and then get in the gate, and then I can't plug it into anything, and so right now I'd be sweating in it. So, oh my goodness. So if you guys are just joining in, I asked the question about what are some things that you do to help yourselves de-stress and unwind. Save your sanity or keep your sanity. We've got so many things. I wanted to share this picture and I just couldn't get it up here to share in the stream. But one day I opened up YouTube on my laptop and I took a screenshot of it, and everything on there was negative. And it's not to bash any creators or anything, but it was negative. Like, what I just heard is gonna hurt everybody, or will you survive, or stock up while you can. All of these things it was just all negative and kind of, I didn't panic, but that panic inducing kind of stuff. You're just like, oh my gosh, I gotta go out and buy more stuff for my pantry. And again, it's not to bash anybody at all. It's just, it was just, just that one day, it was just they were like, I'm pointing at you guys. It was just like 2 rows of things. And I took a screenshot of it and I said, this is why we need to sit down and just chill out for a second and step back from all of that. Because as soon as you open up social media, you open up YouTube or whatever, I mean, it's all right there. And Twitter, oh my gosh, don't even go on Twitter. No. Yes, here we go. G Queen says a hot bath helps too. And I totally agree. Uncle Al says that he listens to his favorite records and CDs. And I love that because music is so important to me and it's a huge part of my life. And just music it's expressive. It speaks to your soul. And it's a great way to be able to aid in, worship if you're that type of person, in prayer. I love here at home, we have the Apple TV, and we have all these apps on the TV. And when I've opened up YouTube, I will put the background music. One day I had a waterfall on. The other day I had like this scene that had like you were in a forest and it had a little creek trickling. One day we had birds on there. There was this bird feeder and birds were just kind of coming up in there and just kind of flying around, and you could just sit and watch birds. But I loved having that natural sound in the background. That was nice. But then we've been putting on lo-fi. It was like if you search for like coffee jazz or something like lo-fi music, there's just stuff that's just background music for like studying or working, and I love it. It's just chill. and it keeps me from, it just keeps everything kind of chill. And we've been having it on at our house when I homeschool, so we'll keep that stuff on in the background. It just keeps this little this chill vibe going around. So anyway, love that. Absolutely on music. I love playing my keyboard. Oh, you play keyboard. Oh, I love it. Yes. Oh, you guys, I got a tongue drum for Christmas, and I love it. It sounds so meditative. And I just sit there in a chair and I'm just like, doom, 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 doom. Anyway, I learned to play Amazing Grace and Twinkle Twinkle Little Star on it. So I love that tongue drum. It's so cool. But I love that you play keyboard. The Bigs Prep. I don't have Twitter. It's been a week of spiritual warfare for sure. So many folks have been downhearted. I agree. I've been noticing it. I've been feeling it. I don't know. This past week has been hard. And I don't know, maybe each week it's going to be getting harder. And so we need to really, find these ways of actually scheduling time, if you can, to take the, time to just de-stress. There was a channel I was watching one time, and they were, oh gosh, it's a couple, and they were home, like off-grid living. And I don't remember who they were now. Oh my goodness. And every day at like 4:00, they have a little timer, and this light would come on, and they would stop what they were doing, and they would sit down. If it wasn't 4 o'clock, it was 5. It was something in the evening, I remember. And they stopped what they were doing. And I heard the wife, she would announce it. She would say, it's wind down time or happy hour or whatever. And they sat down with their dogs, and the two of them sat down together. They would share a glass of wine, and they would kind of just have that time to relax. And they didn't do anything. They didn't have the TV on. They didn't do anything. And I just thought that was so neat that they actually like stopped what they were doing and sat down to have that time to just unwind. Anyway, Nene, you'll have to play it sometime and record it. Okay. And that's right. Prepping by Faith, her daughter plays the guitar. And then if you watch her videos in the intro video, that's her daughter. Her daughter did all of that. So that's really cool. And that really is a talent to have that. And to be able to play piano by ear, that's awesome. You have a gift. You have a gift, Nene. And so use it. Use it even if it's just, for yourself, but you can share it with others. That's beautiful. Okay, let's see. I want to make sure I'm going back and catching some things. Wait, did I get that? Yep, got that one. That one. Okay, here we go. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like button, you guys. That does help in the algorithm. Miss Nene said that you played in your dad's church a lot. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I used to play for our church as well, and I always would get so nervous trying to play hymns or something because all these people are singing, and if you mess up, I always felt so much pressure when I was playing the piano at church. Oh my goodness. So any other ways you guys, anybody like go out and actually like go for a walk? Do you guys have areas that you can walk in? Oh, hey, Sugar in the attic. Didn't see you come in there. Oh, I missed this comment. Spiritual attacks coming from every direction. Absolutely. Oh, here we go. Debbie says you have to get out of the house to relax and unwind. Go for a walk, get out in nature. You stop and smell the flowers. Absolutely. Absolutely. I like going and catching the sunrises. I just watch the sunrise. I don't get a really good view, but just going out and looking out my front window, I like to see the sunrise. And it's just sunrise and sunsets. I call them like if you're around, if you're up or in the morning or in the evening, they have that golden hour, and you can catch that the sun is at the right angle and everything looks golden. In the fall, we have a room on the back of our house, and it literally does turn that room orange, and it's the golden hour. And it's, during that, I don't know, it's like 4:30 when it's that time of year, it's like 4:30-ish. And maybe for about 15 minutes, that room gets golden, and then the sun is down behind the mountains. It's gone. Deborah. Hello, Deborah. Welcome. I don't think I've said hi to you yet. We love to take our camper to the river, just relax and do some fishing. And of course, I always have a book. Yes, it's always great to read when you're in your camper. Oh, yeah, the Bigs. You live in the forest. I bet that is beautiful there. I get all of these. Oh, who's this? I love to go watch boats and ships. Oh, are you by a lake? Are you actually, I know you're, Michigan, Great Lakes. Are you by one of the Great Lakes, or are you by a lake in Michigan somewhere? Is there one close to you? Do you drive like where my family's from? We have to drive. I think it's about half an hour. I think we have to drive in order to be able to go fishing and, getting into the lake and stuff like that. So anyway, I was just curious. But yes, Mel, actually, when I was visiting my mom, my family's from Michigan, and she had all these channels on YouTube where she was watching the boats coming down the river. Um, she had something on the Sioux locks. So she would sometimes be able to see the ship go through the locks and stuff up there in Sault Ste. Marie. And so she was looking at the Sioux locks. I was just interesting where she was, watching all these different channels. And so she was watching the, down by the river and the boardwalks and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, it was intriguing to me because like, why not use your TV as like a window into something else and have, being able to watch the boats or other people fishing or the birds or nature or something. I just thought that was really cool. This is why I want to do this. We're sharing our ideas. I love this because we all get ideas on how to de-stress or just be able to create an atmosphere of, calmness in our homes. Family Man Prep is here. Everybody say hello. So Nene, you said a quarter mile away in Lake Huron. Oh, okay. Okay, I kind of know where you're at then, without giving away your location. So that's cool. That's cool. Everybody see? Look, everybody says, hi, family man. So again, if you're just joining us, we were just talking about ways to relax. Like, how are you finding ways to relax, de-stress, to save your sanity? Especially right now, it just seems to be the consensus that we're all kind of feeling the stress. So we want to make sure that we save our sanity. Ocean, you live in Michigan and you're getting very tired of the long winters. Ooh, yes. So you must live pretty, okay, so in Michigan, like, are you way up here? Or are you way up here? Are you in the, wait, which way does it go? I can't do it backwards. Is it this way? Are you up into UPA? Okay. Let's see. Uncle Al says, miss knitting and throwing tomahawks. Ooh. Throwing tomahawks would get rid of some stress. We actually have an axe throwing place here in my town, and I want to go check it out. I would love to be able to throw axes at something. That would be fun. Yeah, you guys had a long winter. A friend of mine has is it her son? Yeah, it's her son and daughter-in-law live up in Marquette, and they do the syrup, whatever, they get a syrup every year, and she went up there and brought back a ton of syrup, and I got 2 quarts of syrup, and syrup from Marquette, Michigan. But anyway, yeah, she went up there and it like snowed. I was like, what's it doing snowing? Like in May or something, I know it was in April, but yeah, I know up there winter is forever. You have an axe throwing place too. We all should go throw axes. That would like, I want to go do it. Oh, let's see. All right, so trying to keep track of the time. Okay, so one question I wanted to ask you all is like, what are some of the what are some quirky things or interesting things that you guys are keeping and saving? Like, we were all talking about here at home, we were all talking about like things that we're saving, talking back into like the Great Depression days, like my grandparents or great grandparents, they saved everything. Like, now we know why they saved the aluminum foil. Because aluminum foil is so expensive right now. So literally save your aluminum foil, save your Ziploc bags, like rinse them out and wash them out if you can, because shoot, probably won't be able to get those anymore either. But anyway, Prepping by Faith says, I'd drop one on my foot or something. Yeah, Marquette does get a lot of snow. It is beautiful. Gosh, I need to like take a vacation that's a month long that I don't have any commitments and just go travel around Michigan again so I can go visit my roots, you know? I miss Michigan. Oh, you would love to live in Puerto Rico. Why? Is it because it's warm? Oh. Okay, prepping by face. I keep saving those thicker fast food bags. Okay, and all the extra straws, napkins, plastic. Yeah, I do that too. I save all of those the condiments things that you get with your Chinese food and your like your Chick-fil-A stuff. I have lots of those little Chick-fil-A sauce packets and mayonnaise, you know, those kinds of things. Yep, totally save those as well. I brought something upstairs so I could show you all in my little, this is a little Folgers, let's see, what is this, 10 ounces? Yeah, it's a little Folgers thing. Which way? Okay, I can't do this backwards. Okay, so anyway, but in here, I had been saving for a long time all the little twisty ties off of bread and the little, these things, the little things that you get on your bread and stuff. And I've been saving them because you can use these things in these little twisty ties when you want to tie up wires in your house, or like, you know, you've got a bunch of loose wires and you can just kind of collect them all together and put them in this little thing, you know, so you can keep them nice and tidy. So if you got like a bunch, I don't have anything here I can show you with. Bummer. Nope, that's not going to work either. But anyway, I've been saving all these things and I thought, is anybody else saving stuff like this? Because I feel like it's really weird to be saving these things. But I thought, you never know what you might be able to tie up something with one of these things. I mean, this came off of something in a package, so it's a little bit longer, but you might be able to tie up something with it. And let's see, I've got some longer ones in here. Oh, I thought there's a couple rubber bands in here, but we all know what rubber bands can do. But anyway, yeah, I was just thinking that, but anyway, those little these little things that come on your bread or buns or something like that, you know, that you can totally keep your cords organized that way. You know, it's like your charging stations. We have a lot of people that are, you know, what do I want to say, clamoring around one little area. And so we'll just put all the cords together and keep them all in one of those little things. So anyway. Oh, G Queen says she saved those too. Okay, so you use the twisty ties in the garden. See, yes, good idea. I knew something could be done with those. Okay, and Apartment Prepper says that her mom saved those too, and you do. Okay, so I'm not crazy. I feel like I'm saving everything. Prepping by faith. Those twisty ties come in handy for so many things. Yep. Okay. All right, who do we have here? So we have Deborah says plastic bottles, large storage bags, boxes, always save dryer lint. I do that too, and place it in an empty. Yep, totally made a whole bunch of those toilet paper things with the lint. I did a video on those on my channel somewhere. What was it called? DIY fire starters, and I made those with a couple different other ones, and I tested them to see which ones burned the longest. Anyway. Let's see. Tony says, I have jars of tons of stuff. Okay. Uncle Al, is this you? Yes, I save small changes. I save small change. Let's see. I'm scrolling up here. Sorry, you guys. Let me see. All right. So I got some of those. All right. Oh, yes. I save all my grocery bags. I probably have thousands saved. I do. Let me see. I don't have that many paper bags, but I have a ton of the shopping bags, the reusable ones to, you know, take to like Aldi and stuff to go grocery shopping in. My Sharp Shopper store used to give you 5 cents back or 5 cents off your grocery bill for every bag that you brought in and used. And I have to check and see if they still do it. Nene says, I have a cup full of bread ties. Okay. So apparently I'm not. Oh, speaking of the bread ties, what about the bread bags? I think it was my grandma that saved the bread bags. Now I don't know what she did with them. Oh, I know what she did with them. I just remembered the bread bags went on my feet and went inside my boots in the wintertime. So they kept my socks dry inside my boots. That's why you save the bread bags. I just remembered that. Anybody else have that? Did you guys put the little bread bags, like, from Wonder Bread or whatever it was, and you put them on your feet to protect your socks, from getting wet? Oh my goodness. All right, Tony says, I made a hydroponic window garden out of soda bottles and ties and towels. Oh, that is awesome. Awesome. I was trying to save the milk jugs to be able to do that, to be able to save, to be able to make little planting things for, to start things inside. Family Man, that is amazing. Trip to save bread bags to keep your feet dry. I will use this on my children this winter. I'm telling you, it works. I just remembered that. Oh gosh, it's like a memory unlocked. Yeah, so you save the bread bags, they're perfect. They go on almost like a sock, and then you can put it on, and then you slip your boots on, and it helps keep the feet just an extra layer. So anyway, glad I could help you out there. Yes, I save glass jars and lids too. I've been saving, if you guys save like Gatorade bottles, anything that has not a milk jug. In fact, Uncle Al can verify that too. I was watching one of his videos, but even like a milk jug or something that you already bought that was a gallon of water, maybe, those types of plastics don't last very long. And especially even a milk jug, if you want to store something else in it, it won't be good for it, because the milk has the milk solids and the fats and stuff in it. You just can't actually really wash that away, and it will contaminate whatever you put in there. So I clean them out and stuff, but you can use them for other things, like, terrariums or gardens, or using them as a scoop for something, for scooping soil or whatever. But if you have a number 1 in the recycling symbol, and you have number 1 and the initials PETE, those plastic things are sturdier. So like your Gatorades, sometimes you find like apple juice. What else? So Deer Park water. I bought what did I buy? A 1 gallon Deer Park one. So that one was thicker. Those have a thicker plastic to them, so you can actually refill those and store water in them. Or you can clean them out and you can store things like pasta, rice, anything dry, beans, that kind of thing in those, and then seal those up so you can reuse those. And I was telling someone, I'm like, isn't it crazy? Like, I'm out shopping now and I'm, looking for, I can reuse that. I might buy that just so I can reuse it. Oh goodness. Okay. So I'm behind on comments, you guys. I'm sorry. Arc Wild Man Survival's in the house. Biodegradable. Yeah, there we go. That's what I was trying to say. Thank you, Uncle Al. Ocean says, I need to take a long distance train trip through the Rocky Mountains. Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be awesome? We have a train out here that goes through West Virginia. I just have to drive to it, but it would travel through West Virginia, and it's always booked in the fall. Maybe they won't be this year. Maybe I can finally take a trip on it. Anyway. Oh, 2 is better. Okay. Maybe it is number 2 and I'm just not even thinking about it. I just know to look for the PETE in the, with underneath the recycling symbol, because those are the ones that are sturdy. And those are the ones that I can't sit like that. I'm an old lady. Can't sit with my legs all bent like that. But okay, that's good to know, Uncle Al. So we want to make sure we do that. Make sure that you guys are, when you're washing out and saving things, making sure that you're washing things, rinsing them very well, sanitizing where you can, especially the things that you want to store something else in, letting them air dry as long as possible. And even if you have a place where you can set them in the sun, I was reading that was good as well. And let me see, what do we've got here? Okay, yeah, Uncle Al said small change. Okay, good. So Ocean says, so far I have very nice raised garden. Awesome. Celebrate you. Good job. Good job. And a lemon tree. Oh, you have a lemon tree. That's awesome. Yeah, saving your grocery bags like from Walmart and stuff and using for the small garbage cans. And I use those in my car. I'll use the Walmart bags because they go in my van. They have the handles from those plastic bags will fit perfectly over the arm. I don't want to say armrest, but the arms of the seats that we have, and it goes right there, slides all the way back. And so I made a little, waste receptacle with the bag, and so we've got a little trash bag in the car. So that's a pretty cool thing. Okay. My grandmother did the same thing. Yeah. Grandmas are great, man. Oh gosh, did I back up too far? Oh, I did. Okay. Okay, Nene said she did it too. Yes, on the bread bags used on all my boys' inside snow boots. Oh, thank you, Prepping by Faith. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do so. Okay, so Ocean says you don't use foil. Okay. We use it a lot because we do a lot of grilling outside, and we do the foil packets and make things in there, and we've done that for camping and stuff. So but I don't use a lot of foil too. So we were talking about that the other day. I posted a short video on how expensive the foil was in our store, and I got to thinking, well, how much do I really have? And I actually have quite a bit. And I bought it a while back. I mean, like months ago. So I'm like, okay, I guess I have enough foil. I don't use it that much. So, okay, I think I'm caught up on comments, and that's good because we are right up on the hour. And I want to thank you all for tuning in tonight. I wanted to just make this a place, no Sass Sundays. We're going to try to keep it light and encouraging to, help us find the positives, find the wins and our successes that we have had during the week, and being able to get ourselves ready and encouraged and strong to face another week, because things are not stopping in this world. Things are not, things seem to be moving really fast, going downhill really fast. But we're all prepared. We're ready for this. We have been doing this. And so now it's time to just, to settle into that. It's just like, all right, we're going to buckle up. We're going to get ready, and we're, brace for impact, really. But not to be so fearful about it, because we've prepared. And so anyway, so as you're getting ready to go into the week, just take a deep breath and just tell yourself that you got this, and we have a great community of support for everyone. So, someone just came in, and look who's here, the one whom Jesus loves. Hey, we're just getting ready to sign off. Thank you, Uncle Al, for the happy live stream comment. That's what I really wanted it to be. Prepping by Faith says she doesn't use a ton of foil, but you like to use it on you lining your broiler pan. Yeah, that's actually a good thing. It makes it easy to clean up for sure. Yep. Aren't moms great? We learn little tips from our mom all the time. So, all right. Well, thanks for coming by, Family Man Prepper. And we're getting ready to sign off here. If you all just joined in, you can go back and watch. We tried to make this just a happy live stream, like Uncle Al said. And so anyway, y'all have a great week. And if I could hug you all, I would. La, la, la. I love y'all. Thanks for your support. I will catch you in the next video. And I will also be here next Sunday night for No Sass Sundays. So y'all have a great week. Take care. And I will see you later.